Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and today we are going to talk about the second most important exercise in all of human history, the heavy club reverse mill. Throwing patterns are what define humans, no question about it. Humans throw things really well. We throw fastballs 100 miles per hour. We're the only thing on the planet that does it, and that has made us successful. Throwing patterns help us use tools. They use hammers, we use axes, we use those things to build civilization. Throwing was this thing that separated us from everything else on the planet. Lions and tigers are bigger and faster than us, but we can stand back really far and throw rocks at things. Throwing patterns are super important. There are two major throwing pattern directions that we need to talk about. You throw inside, like throwing a rock at a lion or throwing a baseball at a Saturday game, and the outside throwing pattern, which is more like used in violence. It is used in almost every martial art you will ever find. It moves outside and then pushes forward, whether it is Kung Fu, whether it is a jab in boxing, whether it is a lunge in fencing. The movement pattern is the same. It is outside, away from our body. The throwing pattern is based on a bunch of small throwing pattern breakdowns that you should practice before this. The inside circle, which moves towards your center line. The outside circle, which moves away from your center line. Inside is a cross in boxing. Outside is a jab in boxing. You should practice a shield cast, which is learning to defend yourself and do hammer fists and hit things with hammers, use machetes, all that other stuff. A shield cast moves around your head, and that is the basic pattern of shielding yourself from weapons and all types of martial arts. When you combine all those ideas together, you eventually get to the mill, which goes past the same side ear as the hand that's holding the club, and you rotate inside across your center line. Think of this like throwing a baseball at its most basic level without the foot movement. Foot movement is used for lighter types of club swinging. We're talking about heavy club swinging where the goal is to get single hand up to, say, 50 pounds. The opposite of the mill is the one we're talking about today. The reverse mill, the outside mill. It is based on the outside circle, which is a push, a swing, a pull, and a catch. Push, swing, pull, catch. Push, swing, pull, catch. We are not moving our feet with this exercise. We are moving our ankles, our knees, and our hips. Hips straight ahead, hips 45, spine, rotate, because it's a series of joints, the other 45 to point our chest 90 degrees away from our feet. Push, swing, pull, catch. I rotate 180 degrees across without moving my feet. Push, swing, pull, catch. As we do our outside circle, our elbow is perfectly straight. It is not micro bent, so we're not putting over stress on our arm as we swing it. Then we add the circle on top. It goes past the same side of our head. Right hand, right ear. Straight back, rotate, pull over. Outside circle. Push, swing, pull, catch. Same side ear. Push, swing, pull, catch. The cue is the same on the top and the bottom. Push, swing, pull, catch, push the club back past the ear. The goal is to get the thumb to the shirt. Rotate 180 degrees. That is the swing of the club. Pull your elbow to your hip. Catch in the order position. The elbow position on this is incredibly important. If your elbow does not pass through this order position before the push, before the catch, then you will not be able to go up in weight. It is not exactly like moves from martial arts or moves from sport. It is the same movement chain that you get better at. It is the base movement. Push, swing, pull, catch. Push, swing, pull, catch. Push, swing, pull, catch. Push, swing, pull, catch. When you are emphasizing the balance point to demonstrate control, it is called a technical reverse mill or technical outside mill. When you gloss over this point, it becomes a performance mill. Push, swing, pull, catch. But you will notice my elbow is still coming to my hip every time. You can breathe a bunch of different ways with this exercise. In the beginning, you will exhale every time your elbow comes to your hip. As you get better, that will change and you will be breathed by the movement, where your body will inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, exhale. Whichever way you breathe in the beginning in order to demonstrate control is the correct way. With this exercise, the important part is elbow to hip and thumb coming all the way down to shoulder. If your thumb doesn't come down to shoulder and it stays up high, you will be in danger of tweaking your shoulder as you try to rotate across. You're essentially putting yourself in an arm bar from jiu-jitsu by not putting your thumb down. 3 most important things: elbow straight across the bottom so you don't give yourself tennis elbow position close to hip, and thumb touches shirt. If you do those 3 things, your reverse mill will get really good. On accident, all of your sports and everything you do will get better. Just by practicing mills or reverse mills, you restore your natural human posture, standing all the way up, rotating around your center line, using your ankles, your knees, and your hips in conjunction with your core and your shoulder. The practice of mills and reverse mills tends to reduce people's pain drastically by making all the muscles and the joints of the body work equally well together. You start with a light weight. Every time you go up in weight, your body positioning has to get more precise. You learn to line up better. By lining up better, your body reduces stress points and you get less pain over time. By practicing mills and reverse mills, people fix ankle pain, knee pain, back pain, shoulder pain, elbow pain. It fixes everything for the sheer fact that you are restoring what the human body is actually meant to do. The outside mill, we say, is the one used most for violence because it is the one used in fencing and in boxing and in kung fu the most. But you need to practice your mill and your reverse mill equally on the same day, at least twice a week from now until forever.